Hi, welcome to episode 3 of the Thinkers and Builders show. This is Jeffrey Mainu, and we're going to talk about sleep today. And sleep with regards to how sleep relates to entrepreneurs. And the reason that I say this is like, a lot of entrepreneurs think about sleep differently. And I think there's a problem. I think there's a problem in how many entrepreneurs view sleep, especially younger entrepreneurs. And I'll explain. So I'm on Facebook and I see this guy who is pretty successful for a young person, and he has about three businesses that are doing really well, and stuff like that. And he goes on this rant about how entrepreneurs shouldn't be sleeping, and he's up at I don't know, like 4 a.m. in the morning, and he sleeps for like 4 hours, and he's back at work, and how it's employees who should be sleeping and the boss should be up. And the whole, you've seen or heard it before, the whole thing about working 18 hours a day, 14, 12 hours, whatever it is, right? But and I find it funny because I used to think like that, right? And like I said, like it's almost 2 a.m. here, but I'm not up because I'm trying to reach the entrepreneur sleep threshold or something like that. I'm just up because I was talking to a friend. I was watching something earlier, and I was praying, and um, I'm just up really. It's not for any particular reason. But I find that a lot of entrepreneurs feel that it's a badge of pride to say that while everyone is sleeping, I'm up and stuff like that. But it's actually not wisdom. The thing about sleep is that you should sleep as much as you need to, not because as an entrepreneur I have to only sleep 4 hours a day or be up at night. No, the thing that actually matters is results. There are people who are sleeping 8 hours a day and have more results than you who is sleeping 4 hours a day. There are people who have been in business for 30 years, but there are people who have only been in business for 10 years and have more results than they do. So is it the length of time that you sleep that matters, or the results that you get? And I want you to think about this. Because it's important. And I'm saying this because there was a time where I personally would would probably be like 3 p.m. in the afternoon, or it could be 6, or it could be 7, whatever it is, and I would feel a little sleepy, and I wanted to have a power nap, but I felt so bad that this is irresponsible. How can I be sleeping? How can I like take a nap? But later I came to realize that it's crap. Really, what matters is, are you getting results? The 24 hours that you have in the day, the 8 hours or 10 hours or 12 hours that you use, whatever it is, do you get the results that you want? Are you hitting your KPIs? Are you hitting your sales targets? Are you doing what you need to do? And that's what matters. But it's like entrepreneurs make it seem like if you sleep more than 5 hours a night, or 4 hours, or whatever it is, you're not going to make it. It's nonsense. I was looking at I think it was Entrepreneur Magazine or something like that, and they interviewed this guy who's a multi-millionaire, and he said a lot of people want success, but they at 5 a.m. they're not awake. And I was thinking about that. This is so funny. It's not. It doesn't matter. It's not what time a person wakes up. It's not what time. So what if the person slept at 2 a.m. in the morning? Do they have to be up at 5? No. And I suspect that the guy didn't mean that people have to be up at 5. He was probably just trying to say that, people should try to wake up early. But what actually matters? What actually matters is results. With the 8 or 12 or 10 or whatever hours you have during the day, can you get the results that you need? It's not the staying up, you know, till late. And I hear like people talk about how when you're the boss, you have to be the first one in and the last person out, and so on. And I mean, that's all well and good if that's how you want to run your business. But the truth of the matter is that in the end, it comes down to results. There are people who have been sleeping 4 hours a night. There are people who have been sleeping 8 hours a night. It's not the sleep. The question is that when you are up, do you get the results? Do you? we will all be in business for, I don't know, 40, 50, 60 years. When we are all 80, the question is that, did you get where you needed to get to? Not did you sleep, not did you sleep less than I did, you know? So that's just something that I wanted to share about sleep. So don't let anybody let you feel bad for sleeping. If you feel like taking a power nap, take a power nap. If you feel like staying up to 4 a.m., stay up to 4 a.m. But don't do it because of this entrepreneur code, and don't brag about it. You know that I see people posting up on posting on Instagram and stuff about how, oh, it's 5 a.m. and I'm still up, and entrepreneur grind and so on. It doesn't matter really. Really, in the end, it's the results. It's absolutely the results. So thank you for listening. Check out growing startup.com. Especially check out growing startup.com/growth. I've shared some really interesting insights there. You can just go to the website and you see the other episodes, or probably you can Google it. Check it out on YouTube. I'll probably put it up on some other place, like I promised the other day. Thank you for listening. We'll talk tomorrow. God bless.